Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. My name is James, and I run Freddy Fletcher Limited, same day courier company, and I'm back on the road, just like I said I would be. I'm out and about. It's Monday morning, it's 5:20. I'm on my way to a site in Northampton to do a delivery. This past few weeks, we've had constant issues with drivers getting stuck in mud, in fields, in grass. And we've got two deliveries on this morning. Myself, I'm out in Pat, the Luton, and Mr. Anvil's out in Betty Blue. And guess what? We're both delivering to fields, so let's see how that goes. I'm just gonna drive. Well, it's now 6:20. Just thought I'd quickly stop at Keel Services and grab a coffee. The rigging team that are on site this morning are travelling down from Scotland, and they don't tend to like leaving their house before 7. So if they're there before midday, I'd be very, very surprised. Let's go and find out, eh? Should be hearing back today about potential driver starting. He should, fingers crossed, be starting in a couple of weeks. That's if he wants the job or not. He's got to speak to his wife and stuff. Fingers crossed, new driver starting. If not, I'm just going to start doing full-time driving myself because nobody seems to want to do any driving. So I don't know what's going on. Let's crack on.
One eternity later.
Well, it's another one of those days. Got inside at 8, site at 8, it's now 5 to 10. Site is in a field, as I said, and yeah. Access is a no-go. Very, very deep tractor ruts. There is a 4x4 pickup truck on site with off-road tyres, but he doesn't even want to risk it because it's his personal truck, and obviously he's a subcontractor. He's not going to get paid if it gets damaged or anything like that. Mr. Anvil's job, luckily enough, they had a 4x4, an ATV with a trailer to do the kit. But unfortunately, we don't. They're trying to organise one now, but they're going to need something tracked with tracked vehicle. But now they're trying to figure out if the weight of the cabinet that I'm carrying, they can actually take on a tracked vehicle. Might be here a while. Did get to have a chat with one of my old pals from the old company I used to work for, John. He works for the company that delivers all the steel work. He was here before me, so chatting for an hour and a half. We've offloaded his steel just to the side here, and he's shut off. I'm just a bit stuck until we figure out what's going on. Not got anywhere to be in a rush. Can do all my work from my phone anyway. I've just subbed out another job from Huddersfield for a different customer. It's a bit bitter outside, so I've got in the van, I've put the heating on. Time to relax and chill out until they figure out what they're doing.
A few inches later.
Right, it's now 1:15. The 4x4's finally arrived, and now I've got to get back out the van. Just got back in, but now I've got to get back out. There's a John Deere Gator here to offload me, finally. Only been here since 8 o'clock. Jesus. I don't know what time I said it was in that last clip, but it's now 2 o'clock. The van's offloaded, and I've agreed to take the rubbish and decon back, which obviously I get paid for. And I get paid for the waiting time that I've been sat here all day. But my God, what? Just a nightmare of a day. The ATV team rocked up in this Defender after pulling the John Deere Gator off the back and going actually up the track to the site. They realised they probably could have just took the Defender. It's not that bad. We wouldn't have got the van up there anyway. I now need to reverse this van down a track, do a dodgy turnaround in a little cutout, and then get back on my merry way. I am freezing. Well, if you've ever met me, you know I'm not skinny. And I haven't eaten yet today. I had a coffee before from the services. I've had a couple of cans of Monster that I had in the van with me. So I've just stopped. I've got a Subway. I am starving. I'm going to devour this in seconds. It's now 2:25. You know what, I'm not getting a job back because the van's half loaded with rubbish anyway. Then tomorrow, the job I was going to do, that I was going to give myself, I've given to Mr. Anvil. I've got some revising to do tomorrow because I've got an upcoming exam, which I don't think I'm going to do very well with. But, fingers crossed, we'll see how it goes. I'm going to do some revising tomorrow. I've got some bits and bobs to do in the office. Just got a couple of bits and personal bobs to do. Like I bought some stuff ages ago which I never used. I stuck it up on eBay the other day and sold it for a tenner. And now I've agreed to deliver it down the road for free because I'm an idiot. I'm going to eat this. I'm going to drive home. I'm going to go and cuddle my wife and chuck my kids in bed after I give them a kiss, and obviously, because I'm a loving father. I do love them, obviously, but by the time I get home, it'll be tea, bath, bed. We've got a couple of jobs done, actually. I've had a fair few emails whilst I've been out today. It seems to be every time I go out driving, my phone never stops pinging. Every time I decide not to go out driving, it's quiet. So maybe I should just go out driving more often and have someone else answering the emails. We'll see. I'm going to eat this. I'm starving.
The next day.
Good morning. Good morning. I woke up late today. 7:30. My alarm went off at 5:30, and I turned it off and went back to sleep. Wifey woke me up at 7:30. So I'd get up and actually do the things I was supposed to do. I've got a couple of jobs to sort out this morning. Everything's sorted, and then my plan was I've got some revising to do, but I needed to do some running around first. I thought it was going to be nice and quick. I was wrong. It's now 11 o'clock. Normally, to go from my house to my customer's house in customer's building in Stockport, not house, my house, my customer's building, warehouse in Stockport takes about 30 minutes. So far, I'm an hour in. And my sat-nav saying it's going to take me another 45 minutes. Because, guess what? People can't drive. Don't know how a lot of people get the driving license nowadays. This is a run-around day, trying to sort things out before I get back, sit down in my office, and do some revision and do some work. I've got emails flying through. I need to do work. I also need to revise. I've got something coming up that I need to revise for, and I'm not very confident about. And now, my phone is ringing. Well, I'm just at my customers now. I've just been in, offloaded some pallets and some rubbish that I had on the van. And whilst I was here, the driver that I booked to do a job to Nottingham just arrived. 45 minutes after he said he'd be here. And he's got one box. I said, just get a picture of it delivered. All I need is a photo of that box in the guy's hands you're giving it to. I'll give you his number and everything. I don't understand. Why don't you understand? Just take a photo. Get your phone out and take a picture. Oh, okay. You want me to get him to sign the photo? No, you don't even need to sign anything, mate. Just get a photo of it delivered. And now he's about to have an accident behind me because he's trying to reverse out onto the main road. Whatever. Let's go. We've got more running around to do, and it's now 10 to 12. Sorry for the naff angle. I'm just rushing. Do you ever have them days where everything just gets away from you? Time just seems to go a lot quicker than normal. It's now 1:15. I'm just rushing. Like, I sold some old cabinets I bought on eBay. I sold them for a tenner. I bought them for a tenner like 3 years ago. They were to go up in the garage. They never got put up. They ended up in storage. Been in the way. I just stuck them up on eBay a week ago. They sold to a lady, and she said, "Oh, is there any chance you can deliver them?" I said, "Well, where are you?" She went, "Warrington." So I said, "Yes. You're literally down the road from where they are." Brilliant. I just dropped them off. She tried tipping me £20 for delivering them. I said, "Love, they were a tenner. They need a bit of work. They're a bit rough. I don't want £20. I'm okay, thank you." She's like, "No, I feel like I'm robbing you." I was like, "No, you're not. Trust me. Just keep your money. Have the cabinets. They're out of my way now. It frees up some room for me, which is brilliant, which is what I wanted." And then I picked up my big cabinet, which was in the old unit, which needs to go in my office, which was in storage. And I dropped it. I've not broke it, I've just scratched it a lot. Because I've decided I really want to move it without taking anything out of it, and it's absolutely full and really heavy. And I'm an idiot. So yeah, we're doing that. Plus, I've had a couple of phone calls today about a very, very weird thing that's going on. Yesterday, we got asked if we could go into a parcel company and pick up some stuff that hadn't been delivered that needed to be delivered to site urgently. Yesterday, the driver went in and their tracking system said it was there. Their staff said it was there. The driver got there and they went, "Oh, we've had a problem with the tracking system. It's not here. It's at one of our other depots. It'll be here tomorrow." So we went in again this morning. And I said, "Pick up 9 boxes. Pick up 9. Driver went in and he picked up 10. Apparently they're all under the same consignment number, so they had to give him the 10 or it was nothing. So he's left with 10. Got to the delivery. The delivery is in the middle of a field. They've got a ATV there with tracks to take stuff across the field to them. The ATV driver's signed for the delivery, saying he's got 10 boxes. There's a picture, 10 boxes in the back of his ATV. The riggers have phoned and gone, we've only got 6 boxes, and one of them's full of meat. They've had a little rummage through it, and someone's ordered half a pig cut up and into pieces.
Oh dear!
It's in a box. They've got it on a comm site in the middle of a field. I don't think that should have been put on the van. So this big parcel company that do overnight parcels have royally messed up, haven't they? And give my driver the wrong stuff. He's took the wrong stuff as well, like one thing too much. But where have these other 4 boxes, disappeared whilst being tracked across the field? Because there was 10 and now there's only 6. I've got proof there was 10. Oh my God, it's one of them days. It's just one of them days. Anybody want a pig in a box? What? I'm assuming like there's a butcher's or something that will send meat to your house. They've sent it overnight to be there the next day, and it's not arrived because it's now in a field. I'm waiting to find out what to do with it, because obviously my customer won't want to pay to return it. It all depends whether the parcel company want to pay to return it, or they want to go and get it themselves, or they're just going to let it lie and pay for it going missing, which obviously parcel companies do from time to time. We shall see what happens, but this is a strange one anyway. I've got about 20 minutes to get back home, because I have a box at home that I need to give to Lukey boy, because he's coming to pick it up. Honestly, I thought I would have been back there ages ago. But no. Traffic, delays, pigs in boxes, they've all put me behind today, and I've got quite a lot of stuff I want to do today, so I need to crack on. Well, today has well and truly gotten away from me. I got about a quarter of what I wanted to do done, and yeah, not done any revising whatsoever, which is what I really needed to do.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
So it's now, it's actually Wednesday now. Yesterday got away from me a little bit. Everything just took a lot longer than I expected it to. Nothing, but it's like smooth running. It's just the way it goes sometimes, isn't it? Got a couple of jobs to sort out today. It's not massively busy at the minute, which is good, because today I want to actually focus on getting some revision done. I've got some kit there that I need to take to Stockport, but I might actually see if we can get a driver to do it, just because I feel like I'm struggling for time, and I need the time today to actually sit down and do what I need to do. So I might get a driver to come in, pick that stuff up, take it to Stockport. There's some stuff in Stockport that needs picking up and bringing back here to be loaded on vans tonight to go out for deliveries tomorrow. It's non-stop, like, don't get me wrong. It's still non-stop. We're busy, but we're not as busy as I'd like us to be. But it's like I've said previously, we need to find new customers. Finding new customers is difficult, because it's all about who you know, and unfortunately, the people I know aren't really in any industries that need same-day nationwide deliveries or anything like that. We'll see what happens. But first of all, I need to focus for the next week or so on revising, because I need to just sit down and do it. I'm very, very sceptical whether I'll pass this exam that I'm going to be sitting. But if I do, it's a good thing for me, it's a good thing for the company. If I don't, I'll just resit it next year at some point. Actually try and find some time. There's one of the main reasons as well that I've been wanting a driver so badly, is because that van's sat there and I feel like I need to use it now because it's fixed. I've had 3 people recently interested. One's not replying to my messages. One came in for an interview and then said he really looked forward to it. The next day he couldn't. A couple of days later he said he didn't want to do it. One came in for an interview, said he needed to like make sure things were going to be good for his family and everything with the hours change and stuff, and it just isn't going to work out for him. It's a pain, bloody pain, because I need that van moving. It is going back in the garage for a little bit more work, in 2 weeks. That's going to be a day, so it can run every day up till then, and every day after then. I just need someone for it. And then once I've done what I need to do, then I'll buy a second van and both of us can get on the road. I've got enough work to cover 2 vans a day minimum. That van could be out every single day if I had the time. I just need someone who's going to get in the van, drive it, get paid well, and just crack on. A lot of people don't like the hours because the hours are fucking all over the show. Obviously, doing this, you're tired and do a lot of driving. Shit to do today. Got some revising to do. I'm going to crack on with that. So, like I said, it's now 9:45. I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. Right, it's now 10:30. Right, the most important thing in running a business is keeping on top of your finances. I was going to sit and do revision all day, and then I looked at my screen and realised that there was quite a few jobs that we've done recently that I haven't even requested money for yet. And one of my customers, I don't just invoice them, because we do different jobs for different departments inside the customer, and then everything's got to go back. So what I've got to do is I've got to request purchase orders from different people, from different heads of accounts and stuff. So then when I get all the purchase orders back, then I can invoice. And it turns out I was 26 jobs behind. I was wrote them down. Now I've got to send over individual requests for all 26. And then once I get a purchase order back, then I can invoice. Purchase order can take a day. It can take a week. I've got some outstanding since August. It's now November. It's now the end of November. And I've got some outstanding from August. So yeah, people might be like, oh, but you should pay everyone quicker. But I'm still waiting for money from August. Them drivers have been well paid, long paid. I'm chasing it up still. And I'm still waiting for it. It's because they can't release the purchase order until the job's complete or fully financed, etc. And if it isn't, then sometimes we've got to wait. Pain in the ass, yes, but whatever. So I'm going to request these 26 now. I reckon about 20 of them will probably come back within the next 2 days. And then I can send out an invoice and we can get paid probably next year now. Oh, God. Oh. Yeah, but hey, it's just the way it is. It's a couple of £1,000 to request. And then once I've done this, then I'll revise. Oh, I bet by the time I've done this, it's going to be like midday, and then I'm going to want some dinner, and then I've got other stuff to do, and it... Just don't stop. I still need to see if I need to go and do this, or I can just get someone to do it, and just see how much money are in the jobs. Let's crack on. It's 11:30. I've just finished requesting purchase orders. Now, I need to sort out some jobs for tomorrow, and then finally I can revise. Mr. Anvil is on his way to do the collections and bring the stuff here and then take some stuff back to Stockport, which I was going to do. I don't have time to do that, honestly. It's just, can't find the time. Genuinely, if you are interested in being a self-employed driver that wants to drive Pat our Luton, get in touch with me. If you don't mind working mad hours but getting paid well for it, get in touch with me. Let's have a chat. It's either going to be self-employed or 0-hour contracts, just because you know how up and down this industry is. But like I keep saying, I have enough work at the minute to run 2 vans every day, and I want at least that van running 5 days a week to start making some money back. So yes, you're not going to be contracted to anything, but you are going to get the work. You're going to get as much money as you are willing to make, because that van needs to move, and we make more money when we're doing jobs ourselves. So if you are interested, please give me an email, give me a message, whatever. Let's have a chat. Let's see if you're the right person for the job. You do have to be local to either Warrington or Lee, because the van will be staying on days where you're not working, etc., etc. But if you are interested, let me know. Other than that, I'm going to crack on now. Got a little bit more work to do. Then time to revise. I can't believe the time. The day is getting away from me again. Speaking of money, I've just opened my CX to see how much I owe drivers at the end of the month. It's the 26th today, and I thought, oh, fuck it, might as well pay everyone now. Just get it out of the way, why not? And then I clicked on my wallet. I've been using the Smart Pay function of the Courier Exchange for just over a year now. And in the last 12 months, I have put so much money through it. I did not realise. Well, I knew it was a lot. I didn't realise to what extent. Let's just say it is a 6-figure amount. What? It's yeah. Wow. I've just paid up all the drivers for the end of the month, another £9,610. As most of you know, I do 2 payment runs a month, one mid-month, one end of month. So my mid-month one for this month was only 5,400, which is a bit lower than normal, but it has been a little bit quieter than normal. And then this one is 9,610. 15 grand spent this month. It was 20 last month, 20 the month before, 26 in August. It's a lot of money. You can probably figure out in the last year how much I've spent. But yeah, I can't believe it's nearly December. Someone please tell me where this year has gone. How is it nearly December? I have been pretty much off the road. I've done a couple of jobs, obviously, but I've been pretty much off the road since March. And I've just had subbies doing everything. But now, like I said, like 2 minutes ago, if you are interested in becoming a driver and you want to work with me, you want to help build this company and even do some office work when I go away or want a week off and stuff like that, let's just do it together. Come on, get in touch with me and we can make some decent money together. Because the more money I'm paying subbies, the less money that's staying in the business. We need more money staying in the business. And then we can pay whoever the driver is a good wage. That's the way it needs to be. And then it gives me time to focus on actually doing what I'm doing. I need someone to come and help me. Wife is phoning, so we're going to go. It's now midnight. I've managed to do a few hours revising with wifey. Wifey gave me a bit of help this evening. The reason it's midnight and I'm still up and I'm still studying my office is because Scott is on his way to pick up some gear for delivery tomorrow. I like using Scott. He's a really good driver, really good lad. And this is the only time he could collect because he's on his way down from Glasgow. And he is literally around the corner about to pull up. I'm going to get him loaded. Then I'm going to go to bed and get up. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, nice and early, to see what tomorrow holds. I'm not even sure. I think we've got a few vans out. Can't really remember, but we'll see. See you in the morning.
The following Thursday.
Hello, it's now Thursday. This week's went fast, isn't it? What have I done today? Took the kids to school this morning. Sorted out a couple of jobs this afternoon. Went and did a job for my uncle's friend because he bought a pool table. And then I've not long been home for some reason. The traffic near me is horrendous. And now I've just jumped in the car to go get Freddie from school. I did manage to get a couple of hours of revision done last night, which definitely helpful, and I definitely need to do a lot more before I sit these exams. But I'm going to do a couple more hours tonight and see how it goes. Scott is a bloody trooper. Scott picked up from the house at like past midnight and was stood there chatting till about 1 AM, and he was doing a 9 AM delivery for me, and he still had to go home because he hadn't had any sleep. He is out there, he's working hard, making some decent money, running that beautiful van of his. It's my gran's birthday. Happy birthday, Gran. 80. I went to see her before I moved the pool table. Jesus Christ. It's never anywhere, it's a bloody park. Honestly, today is another one of those days where I just feel like everything's just got away from me, but obviously I was still loading the van at nearly 1 o'clock in the morning. That woman's going to walk behind the car now. So, and then I got to bed at 1:30, me and wifey. Wifey got up at 6:30, which is a little bit late for her. She's only up about 4:30. And I got up at 7. Just quickly had a shower. I got the kids ready for school and everything. And yeah, time is fleeting. Where's this year gone? I put an advert up on Facebook and Instagram last night for a driver. I have had one email back, which I need to get back to. I'll just have a conversation with him at some point and see if he wants to jump in the Luton. Luton's running sweet. It does have his little issues, obviously, but it's going back in soon anyway, so let's just crack on. I've got some more work to do later, so I'll catch up with you guys later. Well, ladies and gents, it's now Friday. So you've been with me since Tuesday in this video, and it's Friday. Last night, I meant to sit down and revise. I put the kids to bed, walked in the room to wifey, and I said, I feel knackered, I'm just going to go and sit down for a minute. That's the last thing I remember until I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning. Apparently, I just conked out on the couch, tried waking me up to take me to bed. I said, no, I'm just going to stay here. I don't remember any of it, but yeah. I got a fair few hours sleep last night. I was unconscious on the couch. Today, this morning, I've been sorting some stuff out around the house, and then I've come out to the office to do catch up on some work. I've got some work to do. I've got a driver coming in on Sunday to pick up some stuff. Got a couple more jobs to organise. One came on super last minute, and I've just sorted that out now. Actually, I got a phone call off David from Purple Bee. We have customers in similar sectors, and they pick up from the similar warehouses. So I went, I'm in this area. Have you got anything? I'm going to have half a van empty. So I said, no, nothing at the minute. 2 minutes later, email pinged. I got a pallet for him to pick up for me, but works out well. He's there anyway, doing his own customer collections. Right, I need to do some revision. I've printed off a lot of stuff. I'm going to go through it. I've printed off an exam. I'm going to sit down and do it, as in the exam. Shut my laptop and just sit there for, well, it's supposed to be 2.5 hours, but probably an hour. I do have one job to sort out for Monday. I've already got 3 that I've already sorted. So Monday's a decent day again. The van goes back in next Friday for some more work. It's final bit of work. I've replied to the email inquiry about a job, because obviously I put it on Facebook and Instagram the other day. But if any of you guys would like the driving job, if you're local to me, Leigh, Greater Manchester area, Warrington area, anything like that, and you want a driving job, let me know. Just send me an email. I'll leave in the description. Thank you for following me along with my week. I know it's been a pretty boring week because I've not done anything apart from Monday when I went out driving, but I filmed that separately. I've just literally been sat here doing some work. I've got 6 bookings already for the first 2 days of December, which is Monday and Tuesday, which is good. We're going to crack on and we're going to earn some money, and fingers crossed, before the end of the year, there is a driver in that van. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye-bye.